Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, I have just generated an output over here for this kitchen over here. So as you can see, there is no noise over here. We need to just work on this part and still work on the lighting part. So let's start up. So very first of all, what we'll do over here is I'll just go into this and I'll just make it more of shaded, and let's go into this polygons, select this polygons, and let's give a UVW map, set it. So let's convert to poly over here. So I'll just click over here and I'll select this. I'll increase its sampling. That's your sampling over here. So I'll go into this options over here, and very important is we need to go into its target, activate the target of this light. So select this light target and let's assign this target over here. So let's go over here into the perspective view and select the light over here. So if you go on increasing the multiplier, the multiplier is too high, so we need to at least reduce its multiplier to 0.8 over here. So let's go into this, select this light, and into this light we need to increase the shadow subdivisions to 16 over here, and I'll go here and intensity multiplier I'll set to 0.15 or 0.08. Select this light, intensity multiplier to 0.3 or 0.1. Let's go back over here, and also what we have done over here is we went into the render setup and we have some render settings very first of all what I did over here is I increase the samples. After that, let's go down and reduce the noise threshold to 0.01. So I reduce it, and your image filter I made it as, instead of Catmull room, I made it as Michelle. So it's straight up blurring against ringing and anisotropy. After that, minimum rate I set it as 1, that's your sampler. So if you increase the sampling, so definitely it will take more and more time. So it is a maximum over here. GI environment, let's go into GI, irradiation map, light cache, medium, and increase its subdivisions to 11670. That's your minimum and maximum. You can say go down. And one more thing, into the light cache, the subdivision, that's what's your control the quality of a light cache. I made it to around 2500. Let's make it to 3000 over here. So that's what the changes we have done. Also, one more thing we have done over here is for the materials, into the materials we have increased its subdivisions. So I have increased all of this subdivisions. So you need to increase the subdivisions of the materials over here. So So make sure you are increasing its subdivisions in the right manner. So increase its subdivision over here. So just go on increasing the subdivisions for a better output over here. So increase it, subdivisions. Alright, so once you're done over here, and definitely if you render it, let's see the rendering. So you can also use HDRI. If you want to use HDRI, you can use HDRI also. So before that, what I'll do over here is like I'll just save the file. Let's go over here and I'll go into this atmospheric apparatus and I'll take a box gizmo over here. I'll take a gizmo over here. I'll select this gizmo and scale this just a gizmo a bit down over here. So once you've adjusted this gizmo over here, let's go back to this. So let's go into rendering environment, and into that we can just add a V-Ray environment fog over here. So first I'll just go into the unit setup and I'll just make it as generic units. So I can increase the fog distance to 500 or 1000. So your scatter, make it as 3, your fog height is okay, subdivisions make it to 16, and you can just go over here add. So what I can do over here is like I can just select and add a gizmo and I'll add a V-Ray sun over here. So once you've added this, so you can just off this effect GI option over here. Let's go over here into the camera view and go into rendering, render setup, and we have this, enable it and render it, and let's see how it looks like. It will take some time for the rendering. So you can just work a bit on this option over here. Let's make it as 2500 and let's give a bit of a fog color to it. So you can just increase the fog height. Scatter, we can keep it as 2, subdivisions let's keep it as 32, and your step size as you can keep it as 5 over here. So 0.003 and the steps kept as 500. Alright, so once you're done with this, let's render it and see how it looks like. So there are few settings which are required for it. So let's see, might take some more time. So you can just render a region also. So it's like if you want to just render a part of it, you can just do that also. So we have off the GI option. Let's see whether the volume light is visible or not. Takes a long time. So let it render. So almost you're rendering a full HD image, so definitely it will take some time. So I cannot see any volume light yet over here. So although we have added this, so first of all what I'll do over here is like I'll increase its multiplier to 0.3 over here. I'll just select this gizmo V-Ray environmental fog I have already added over here. So we're not making any changes over here, so that's okay. So if we activate this effect GI, let's go into rendering, render setup, enable GI, and if we off this GI environment, if we off this stuff, let's go back to the camera view. You can also generate the V-Ray physical camera, not a problem. So I'll go into this, into the in the view. I'll just define a range and let's see, and let's render it. Let's see the volume light is generating or not. So we are just doing the region render. Let's see. So just let it render. So we have just rendered this a bit of volume light over here. In this, what we have done is like we went into this render setup. Before that, your environment, and I added this V-Ray environmental fog. Two V-Ray environmental fog with two different settings over here, and I off this GI, and into the render settings I deactivated this enable GI. So now what I'll do is I'll just render it once with this enabling this GI option. I'll remove this your region option over here, and also I have deactivated your environment over here. If you see this, there is no activation of this GI environment. I'll again go into this, and we'll go into this and affect GI option. So we'll just activate this and we'll just render it once again. So I'll show you the final output in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.